Hey everybody, Adam Davidson, RadCast for Friday, June 9th, 2023. What is the difference between having just regular old joy or happiness that the world provides and having an invincible or durable joy? I love that phrase, durable joy. It's joy that lasts through all the difficulty because it's rooted in something deeper. The psalmist writes about it. Let's look at it in Psalm 16, verses 9 through 11. My heart is glad, my tongue rejoices, my body will also rest secure, because you will not abandon me to the realm of the dead, nor will you let your faithful ones see decay. You make known to me the path of life. You fill me with joy, in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand. And that's the word of the Lord. Choose joy. I love that one. That's a great song. 2 words, nothing but net. When my grandfather died, I was only 10 years old. When he passed away, it was sad. It was a very sad moment. Grandpa had been in hospice. Cancer had really changed his life for his last months. And as a kid, you're trying to understand this whole thing. You're dealing with a lot of grown-up emotions, and you yourself are just sort of coming to terms with this whole reality that people don't just hang out here forever. And I remember after Grandpa passed, the whole family was there, and Uncle Roger, my mom's brother, said, "You know what? I'm buying. I'm going to get us some Taco Bell." And the grown-ups were like, "Yeah, okay." But the kids, like me, for example, I was like, "Taco Bell? This is going to be great. We're going to run for the border. We're going to get some tacos and some of those cinnamon twists." I love those things. It's amazing how quickly my feelings sort of flipped over to it's going to be okay because there's Taco Bell. Well, of course, that meal came and went, and bunch of tacos and burritos later, and we were still sad, and rightly so. There are things that the world provides us that certainly give us a glimpse or shimmer of joy and maybe some temporary happiness, but it's not the same. So a durable joy is one that doesn't just ignore reality, but accepts it for what it is, but has gone through something of a refining that gives it strength even with the difficult realities that we find ourselves in. Dietrich Bonhoeffer says this, and I'm going to pull this quote up on the screen and read it for you and to our ears and hearts, hopefully. Bonhoeffer says, "Joy abides with God, and it comes down from God and embraces spirit, soul, and body." Now, that means it's like holistic, like all of us, not just like a temporary mental topical thing. "And where this joy has seized a person, there it spreads. There it carries one away. There it bursts open closed doors. A sort of joy exists that knows nothing of all the heart's pain, anguish, and dread. It does not last. It can only numb a person for the moment." This is like the temporary joy, right? Let's go back for a second. Just for a second, just to make sure we're all on the same page. I know sometimes someone starts reading something and your eyes just glaze over. 2 sorts of joy. There's a joy that comes with God and from God and to us. Then there's this other joy where he starts with a sort of joy near the bottom. A sort of joy exists that knows nothing of all the heart's pain, anguish, and dread. It does not last. It can only numb a person for the moment. That's the Taco Bell joy. The joy of God has gone through poverty of the manger and agony of the cross. That is why it is invincible, irrefutable. It does not deny the anguish when it is there, but finds God in the midst of it. In fact, precisely there. It does not deny the grave, sin, but finds forgiveness precisely in this way. It looks death straight in the eye, but finds life precisely within it. And that's the word of the Lord. There's something about the joy of God that is durable because it has gone through the pain and agony of the cross and the humility of the manger and the victory of the empty tomb. Puppies bring joy, but puppies also kind of poop on the floor. So there are these temporary joys and things that get our endorphins pumping, but then there's a spiritual joy that the psalmist talks about where he says, "You fill me with joy in your presence." That is the joy of the Lord. The joy of the Lord is my strength. That's RadCast.